Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Britny Virginia. On this channel I share beauty and Christian lifestyle content for you guys. Today I have another hair tutorial. I'm gonna try the bubble braid. I only have kinky hair. Now I was looking at a few other styles, ways people were doing it online. So I'll be honest with you, I don't know how this is gonna go, but it's gonna go somewhere. Okay, if you know me, I wing my stuff as much as possible. Now I'll try to do chit chat as well, whilst I'm doing my hair. And I have a wedding on Saturday, so I'm hoping that it looks good for Saturday. Today is Tuesday, and yeah, so the wedding's on Saturday, and yeah, it's gonna have to work. Basically, I just need my hair in something for a little bit because it's been out and it's just, yeah, I just need it in something. So whilst I'll be coming in and out to do a bit of chit chat with you guys, I'm also watching Only One Jess. Love her, yeah. Love her videos, her and Jonathan, and now Jacquez. Okay, Jacquez is a vibe. So yeah, I'll be watching that, and I want to talk about like frustration of, mind you, I want to also say, guys, do not like compare your life to people, because I am grateful for what I have, but also I was up all night, barely slept last night because my neighbor makes a lot of noise. She likes to put her radio on loud, and because we have a conjoined house the way it is, semi-detached house, you know, she blasts some music whenever the enemy, the demon takes control. Okay, and yeah, so we just have to, we suffering through it, and we're working with the council. We're trying to get things sorted, so please pray for me if you do see me. And also, I'm in a small space, like I would love to move about and like have multiple camera angles and all these kind of things for you, and it's sometimes really hard. And right now I have more energy, so I can probably move around more than some days when I don't have as much energy to be trying to twist and turn in this tiny space. But I'm gonna be grateful for what I do have and what's been afforded to me. Now the conversation is going to be about the frustration of desiring to be married, desiring to date, and and wanting to meet your person, but also like how, as a disabled person, you're seen as a little kid. You're in what's the word? I think it's infantile. They infantile you, so it's like people see you as just a child, and they're like, oh yeah, there's nothing you can basically give to me, which is very frustrating. So I want to go through that, and I'm gonna blow dry my hair, and then we'll get into it. Be right back. Be right back. Good amount of hair lost, or not lost, but dead hair. Oh, man, guys, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Oof. I didn't put anything in there. I just washed it and then blow dried it because I kind of wanted to see the length. Shoulder, I guess it's shoulder length now. Right. My mom bought this, so I'm gonna use it for her. She bought it for her hair. I'm gonna use this. Come on. Can you see it? Yeah, I think you can now. Yeah. And then I'm gonna use my friend's styling cream for just the moisture. Oh, let me put shea butter actually. My shea butter. moisturize my hair a bit. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Oh, look at me. Yeah, so let's just talk about it because I don't know, in this dating scene, it's so difficult. Now, obviously, it's all about God's timing, and I need to really pray for patience and understanding and peace in His timing. But I also don't want to be so, because I feel like there was so many years where I just was like not that approachable. Just wasn't approachable. So now I'm trying to make myself more approachable to guys. But something I've noticed as I've gotten older, and I'm like, well, I desire this thing, so I'm just like more open to dating, actively dating, yeah, going out, yeah. I am talking to people, so I've noticed that it's one of those things where there's three things. It's either my weight, the way I look, and I caution this because I know there are some, women who admire my figure and like, oh, they would want to be where I am. But then I know where a healthy size for me would be, and it's not where I am. I'm like trying to be like 65 kg is like a goal of mine. I don't really want to be any smaller. Now, if I end up being that, maybe I might not care, but I kind of like a little thickness on me, you know what I mean? But also I think I just need to be more toned. My stomach needs to be less bloated because of the things I'm eating and how I'm eating. And sometimes like, I need to caution the way I'm eating. Like, so I'll eat something and I'm like, oh, but I want tea after, but you're full. Like, you don't need tea. And then you have like a little snack, but then that all adds up to calories that you don't need. It's unnecessary calories. And when I just started losing weight, it was easier because my diet changed completely. So the weight was just shifting really quickly. Whereas now it felt like I was in a plateau and I need to kind of now go in a even more calorie deficit, which I'm like, no, especially sugar. And I love sugar. I love cake. And I want to eat cake all day, but if I had the option to have it every day, I would. And I know some people do that, but then they're more active than me. So then it kind of works out. So it's like the way I look, I feel like some guys are like, oh, you're not fit enough, and they don't wanna invest in a woman. They don't want the woman to be exactly perfect the way they imagine, and they don't want her to change at all. And just like, well, you might meet a woman who is in a great shape right now, but then because later on in life she might change, her body might change, and now you're gonna love her in that. And some guys will, and some guys will really struggle with that. Now I'm like, if you see me now, especially because I'm at the gym as well, and you say, oh yeah, you just you're not fit, blah blah blah. I'm like, but you can come alongside me and support me in that. Other thing is being a Christian. So many guys say they're Christian and they're not following the Lord. They don't care about praying. They don't care about, really submitting themselves to the Lord. They just don't care. They don't know how to lead as Christ would lead, with a servant leadership, sacrificial. They don't know how to love. And I'm like, I don't have time for that. And I understand that the other thing is with dating, everyone wants to give you advice and just like, oh yeah, well, guys don't know, you need to be patient. But the guys are not patient. They want you to be skinny. They want you to not have opinions about things. They want you to be, there's the idea of submission is not talking and never challenging them. It's like, no, a woman can challenge you, a wife can challenge you, and that's okay. You need a woman. A helper is the idea of a helper, I think when the scriptures was talking about it, is to someone who's as equally as strong, who can support you and uplift you. You know, you're not looking for a doormat. Some guys are looking for a doormat, and that's just not it. So, and purity as well. Now, I don't think, like some guys, I don't think if I meet someone and he's like, oh yeah, this is, I'm not gonna do this. Like for me, like kissing is not something I want to do when I'm dating. I just don't think my body doesn't belong to you. One, yes, we are being exclusive leading to marriage, but I think in God's eyes, is only when we're married we're one. So why are we acting like we're one now? Like, it just, to me, I think we, in this culture, we've just blurred the lines, and I think purity is so beautiful that we've just accepted things because it's just like the way it is. Now obviously if I meet someone and we start talking about these things, I don't know. I might be more open to, because I want to make sure if physical touch is important to that person, because it is to me. But I would probably put more boundaries in place, because I'm like, it's easy for me to be like, oh yeah, physical touch I can hopefully withhold, but it's harder when you're in a relationship anyway. I was like, okay, what can we do? What kind of alternates can we do? I'm always thinking about the alternate, like, okay, how can I meet you halfway in this? Because I don't want to push those boundaries if, you know, we break up and I'm like, but now I've kissed you and we've, you know, I share that with you, and now I'm gonna have to probably share it with someone else who wants to kiss. And I mean, it's just a lot of kissing, like it's just too much. Ugh, like stop it. So but that guy, a lot of guys are not open to that discussion, and it's like, well, you're gonna meet someone you're gonna have to be able to compromise in some way or another, and a lot of people are not ready for that. Another thing is my disability. Like, there are guys who I'm actually attracted to, who, like, I think would be good leaders, who obviously have growth that needs to be take place in their life, but I'm like, I can see that they want to grow. They actually seek out advice, they actually seek out information, they actually seek out you know, guidance in prayer. They actually do these things, and I am inspired by them. I want to be better, and I just love the way they're passionate about different things. Like, they're, you know, no matter how geeky, or I always say I want to nerd, I want to geek, because I feel like there might be something in there. I'm just like, oh, you have your passion. I can sometimes step into your world at some point and share that with you. And I also want a guy who's very forward thinking. So obviously I'm in this business world as well, growing in my entrepreneurship journey, and it's hard, it's difficult, but I think I'm doing okay by God's grace. And I think I'm attracted to men who are as forward minded as I am, and who are business orientated, or you know, even if, I don't know, just savvy, just like ambitious. That's the word, ambitious. And I have noticed that those, some of those guys, now if you just always in suits, it's kind of like, I kind of need someone who knows how to get their hands dirty. Whilst I'm not into the dirt, I'm not into farming at all or stuff like that, but I need someone who can get their hands dirty, okay, and who's not squeamish about things. I need a man's man, okay, but I also need someone who could be able to get into, who can adapt to any setting that he's in. So if he's in a corporate setting, he can adapt. If he's in a business setting, or like, you know, a networking setting, he can adapt. If he's with, you know, the guys or the family on, you know, vacation, whatever, that he can adapt. I just need him to be able to move about and be himself, not try to change himself. He's exactly who he is, but he's comfortable being who he is in those different settings. And I've noticed that some guys are just like, oh yeah, she's just, one time I thought this guy was really cute, you know, and then he patted me on the back like I was this little kid, like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm your age, my guy, like, I'm your age. And I don't know, but I don't know what they could do if they want to make it clear that I'm not attracted to you, that I just see you as a friend. You're a little friend to me. I don't know what else they could do. I think there's a respectful manner, and it's just like, well, oh yeah, you're not my type, but you know what? You are an amazing person, and I hope and I pray that that's what happened with one of my friends who I started liking. And the other thing with me, I don't start liking someone just off the cuff. I think I really look at the heart of someone. Now with the guy who patted me on the back like I was some little kid, I noticed a few character things anyway that I was just like, oh, well, I wouldn't like that too much. But you still kind of want, well, for me, I still was like, I would like if he was attracted to me. And it was like, it would mean something towards my value and my worth if this kind of guy was attracted to me. And it kind of like was a punch in the face. It was just, oh, punch in the gut. That's how it felt. But for me, I've gotten to a place where I'm liking, if I like someone, it's more, it's not just about how they look or what they're doing with their life. Like you can be a garbage guy right now, you know, doing what you need to do, make ends meet, supporting your family, doing whatever you need to do, you know, serving the Lord diligently and stuff like that. But you're in a career or a profession, you're not, this is not your final destination, but you want to pursue something more. I'm so attracted to that. You don't understand that I would want to come alongside a guy who's like that. So I look at the heart of a guy and I'm like, is he kind? Is how is his character, because character will sustain someone. I'm like looking at when life gets really hard, how can, yeah, how is your character and can I trust you in that? And a lot of guys the who end up being attracted to me, I'm looking at their character, I'm like, I don't trust you. When times get hard, your character just shows me that I can't put my trust in you. I can't just rely on you leading, because you're always going to put me in a shaky spot, and I need someone with a solid firm foundation where I can rely on. And same for him as well, that I want him to rely on me, and I want we both be peaceful. Some guys are just, they have no peace at all, and they see how peaceful I am and how, you know, how fulfilled I am and how I'm pursuing God, and they're like, oh yeah, I want that, and I can make her happy. And it's like, I'm already happy. You know what I mean? You can assist in my happiness, you can add to my happiness, but you're looking for me to make you happy, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna fail you. So we can't have that. And that's just the frustration I get right now. And there's a lot of guys who I'm like, who more ambitious and stuff like that, and they're like, sometimes they don't see me as, they see this model figure that they want. And I understand this, like, if that's what you want, that's fine. But it's just, it's frustrating, because it's like you're undermining someone who can give you so much in life, and who can support you and be, you know, something I've noticed as well with this point I'm trying to make is, the older guys get, the more they realize what it is that they should be looking for a woman. It's not just about looks, and it's really about the heart. But a lot of guys will overlook someone, and women as well. I'm not saying, I'm just talking about guys, because I'm a girl and I like guys. That if yeah, she is attractive enough, they will invest years in that woman, and then not moving any forward, but because of how she looks, how it makes them feel being beside her, that's what will keep them. Whereas when they get older, they realize it's about character. Now I don't want anyone to pity me and just give me a chance because, oh, you know, they feel sorry for me. Absolutely not, my guy. If you think I'm not for you, then keep it moving. Because at some point, I know there'll be a man, and the Lord is so good. Like, he knows exactly what I want. And there are people who come alongside me who will just give me a word of encouragement that what I want is not out of reach. One of my sisters in Christ, she's an older lady, and she was like, yeah, Britney, you don't need a boy that you need to mother and you know, and train. Now obviously, when you come together, you're both going to learn each other and learn what's good and not bad, and how can you be better for each other. So that's fine. I think that's part of the journey. But in terms of just teaching you just the basics, like, and you have no desire to change, you only want, it's just like, stop relying on someone else. Like, you are a man and God calls you to lead, and you just there being, you know, lazy. You just there being lazy. And she's like, Brittany, you need a man. You need a man you can look up to and be like, that is my guy. I'm so inspired. I want to be a better woman for him. And I was like, that's exactly what my prayers has been. Like, I want a guy that I can look up to and be like, I so submit to this man. I'm inspired by this man. I love this man. This man is gorgeous. And not just because of how he looks. And yes, I want to be attracted to him, but the way he leads, the way he loves, the way he serves, and the way he honors his family, the way, you know, he honors God, the way he lives his life, the way he's humble. Like, this is the kind of guy I want. And and to be honest with you, some guys who are more corporate. Now I think there's a difference between ambitious and corporate as well, because you can be an ambitious farmer. Do you know what I mean? Uh, so it's just about like what that looks like. I don't think I'm more of a corporate guy. Can't I don't it who knows? The Lord might open doors. Who knows? But for the most part, when I think about it, I'm like, so, sometimes corporate guys, they act like they women don't fart. I'm sorry, farting is healthy. Going to the bathroom is healthy. Having number twos is healthy. And if I didn't, the doctors will be worried and concerned. Okay, so I need to be able to, like, if I pass away,
But oh my gosh, like this. You just did that.
like, I can't have that in my life. Are you dumb? Like, this is the way God made me. This is a natural, like, part of life. Now, I do understand there's anyway, we can go into so I was talking to my girlfriend about this. It's like, oh yeah, are you gonna fart around your guy? And she's like, she doesn't do it, but she was like, her cousin did it, and she's like, that's just too much exposure. There's some things that need to be hidden. And I was like, girl, I was like, I understand, like, in the sense of, like, okay, protecting your, not taking your partner for granted, you know what I mean, and trying to really still be like, oh yeah, cutesy with him. And she's like, oh yeah, he's your flower. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm your flower, but at the same time, I'm a human being. So let's have the balance there. Because if one day I'm, pregnant or something happened to me and I need your help to wipe my butt, I don't want you to be like, ugh, ew, are you dumb? Like, I married you, like, through sickness and health. Like, and there's some people who get to that point. I'm like, how can you be so ignorant, you know what I mean, and so self-absorbed that you don't know that there might be a time where you might need to wipe my butt for me, because I'm going to be thinking about that I might need to wipe your butt sometime. Okay. So anyway, that's just, yeah, what I wanted to say. I'm just like, why I don't want why these guys who just feel like they look like they need, what they need is they need God, and they come into me because I'm filled with the Holy Spirit. They can see that, and they want to remove the Holy Spirit from me so they can be my God. That's how they act. They want to be my everything. You can't be my everything. And I need a guy who is so content with himself and with the Lord that he doesn't need me. He wants me, and then when we are together, we realize, oh my gosh, how much we need each other to grow in certain areas that we didn't alone we wouldn't, realize, because two heads are better than one, you know? Two heads are better than one. I'll be honest, watching only one dress is like watching the Proud Family. It's only one dress. Only one dress. Proud Family. They'll make you scream. Make you move things. Proud Family. Proud Family. Hey, yeah, yep, that's me. Well, that's so Raven, but like, that's the vibe she gives me when I'm watching her. She's so cool. Oh, is my hair off screen? Should I put it up a bit? What's happening to this thing? Okay. Oh, look at that. Hi, hair. I'll come back. Oh no. I had to start it again because it cut off. Yeah, so this is my part, and I think this one is a bit off, to be honest, this side. Because this one is thicker, I think, than this. No, I don't know. Yeah, we'll make it work. So I really thought we had what's the word, extensions upstairs. We didn't. We had what's it called, expressions. I thought we had expressions upstairs, but we didn't. We had kinky twist. Now we just have a lot of like different colors going on. To be fair, we have black, red, or reddish burgundy. I love burgundy. I really wish I had a burgundy outfit for the wedding. I might still look, to be honest with you. Right now, my mom got something and didn't fit her, so it's pinkish. It's nice. It's, but yeah, I might look for a burgundy thing. Anyway, and this gold brown. Yeah, so we are gonna see what happens, cause I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I wanted to add extensions. I probably will still add some at the end. We'll see. So let me just do these twists, and then we'll see if I add extensions afterwards. I need to go eat lunch. And then yeah, and then I'll come back. Yeah, but going back to the whole guy thing, like I was watching a video and it's just like, you know, you're meeting guys who don't know how to communicate. But for me, I'm well aware that okay, maybe you might not be fully yeah, you might not be fully comfortable with communication, or you might not know what to do. So I'm very much like, I'll tell you what I want. This is what I want. This is what I'm expecting, and after I've told you, I'm not gonna keep telling you as well. Like I told you once, I told you twice, I told you 3 times in multiple different ways, and you're still there like, oh well, I just wanna, you know, if I had enough money to take you out and take you to the cruise, and I don't care about that. That's not what, the money will come and go. But if I don't have a stable relationship, emotional integrity with you, if you're not intellectually stimulating me to a point where it's like, oh, I want to grow, I want to be, you know, like this man is pushing me to grow and be a better woman, I want to learn more, all these kind of things, it keeps me, it makes the relationship dead to me, you know. And I don't think I should be having to tell you multiple times something that I've told you from the beginning. Now in a relationship, I think it's different. There are going to be times where people miss things multiple times. But if we're just in the dating phase and you're telling me you can't have a simple conversation with me, I tell you about my day, I tell you about my work, like, oh yeah, that's nice, okay, well, oh yeah, but I love you so much. You're so pretty. It shows me you're not interested in me as a person and the facets of who I am. You're not trying to get to know the layers of me. You're just trying to get to know me physically. That's all I'm getting. And you just want me to be in your life to assist you in whatever you want your life to be. Now, if that's what you want, go find it. But I want a partner. I want someone who will look at me and say, yeah, this is my rib, this is my helpmate, this is my partner who I want in this life to help me to, do the visions, bring the visions to life that I believe that God's calling me to. I know that this woman will assist me in that. But if you're just looking at me like, oh yeah, you just want me to just have your children, cook your food, clean your house, you know, be part of your family. You don't even think about my family. You don't think about my culture. You don't think about any part of me and how we can come together, how we can make this work together, create our own rhythm and partnership. No, you're just thinking about everything you want. And it's just like, no, I'm tired of that. I'm just so tired of that. And I find that a lot of guys sometimes that I'm just like, why aren't the guy who I'm like looking at the kindness of his heart, the integrity of who he is, his devotion to God, his ambition, his intellect as well. Like, there are things I'm not gonna know. There are times I'm gonna sound stupid. Are you gonna write me off because of that? No. Or are you gonna say, oh yeah, she doesn't, that's not really clear, that's not true what she's saying, but hey, I can help her. You're not even thinking that, oh yeah, I can help her. You're just like, oh yeah, well, she's just not it. Like, am I going to be a finished product when as soon as you meet me? Absolutely not. I'm not going to be. And I truly believe there's a man out there for me, and there's multiple people I think who will be able to match me. We are actually compatible. That's the word, compatibility. It's just hard to find at times, and because there's so much frustration, I believe there's a lot of counterfeits that come, and it's like, maybe I should just go with this guy, because at least he's pursuing, at least he's like being consistent in wanting to be with me, even though he's not what I want. And the good thing about it is, people who are truly for me, like, people will reiterate things that I've prayed to God about for my partner. They're like, Britney, I was talking to my pastor and his wife, and I said, what kind of things you see me, the person, me see me with, and it was the same thing I wrote 3 years ago, 5 years ago in my journal about, like, this is the kind of man I want. And I'm in their church now, and it's like a strong man, a kind man, and a man who adores you. And that's exactly what I want. I'm like, obviously there's more to that, but it's just like, he needs to be strong in his vision, his ideas, his ambition, his his self-worth, his identity, who he is, and going after things. But he adores me. He's the softness about him, the kindness as well goes into it. It's just like, he's just so kind, not just to me but to other people around him. He's just a giving person. He makes me want to be more selfless, because I'm seeing how selfish I am, and I'm looking at him like, man, this guy is real, really, really amazing. And he just adores me, just sees me as his wonderful queen, his beautified bride that he just wants to adore and love and dote over, and make me not, I don't have to always be strong, because obviously we both can be strong. Like, I want someone I can debate with, go back and forth with, someone I can laugh with, but at the same time, like, someone that I don't always have to think of the solution. And my solution might come easy for me sometimes, but I just don't want to always be like, oh yeah, we should do this, we should do that, and you're just like, I don't know, oh, let's just, you're not putting any thought, any real practice into what the next step should be. I just can't deal with those kind of things in a guy. But I pray that the Lord will bring the right person to me in the right time as I wait. I just hate the fact of desiring something right now and like it's not happening. I just hate that desire. I just wish it was just gone. But I'm here and I have it, and I have to work through that. So I'll see you at the end. Ooh, it's getting there. Let's see if we can add extensions after my lunch. like if I put more of the gold, it would look nice, you know. And who knows, maybe I'll add some more gold tomorrow, take it out and put some more gold. But we will see. I have the wedding on Saturday, and I'll see how I style this up. I don't know. And I'll see how long this lasts me. Hopefully, it lasts me a little bit, a little while. Okay, tell me why I got up 3 hours ahead of time and I'm still running late. Okay, so I have to be ready. I have to be ready at 8. It's 7:13 now and I'm going to a wedding. And then my brothers in Christ who are driving me I'm driving with them. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're going to do 8 a.m. for a 1 p.m. wedding." It is far, but I was like, that's early. And they're my Caucasian brothers and sisters, so they're gonna be on time. So I need to hurry up. Let's see if I can make it. Okay, so here is it. I don't know if you can see the whole dress, guys. Oh my gosh, I have 10 minutes to go. It's a long dress, but this is how it is looking. Um, the thing is, I did my just edges a bit earlier on my hair. Just put it up in a bun. Oh, a little messy bun. I didn't really care how it looked, to be honest with you. And I got this lipstick that I'm so excited to use. I wanted burgundy, so let's see. Hopefully it works. This lip liner is strawberry stain. And then I'm just gonna wear my white trainers with this as per usual to my weddings. White trainers.